Okay, hello everyone. Just a quick introduction really. This is something I've been thinking about starting for a long time, but I couldn't really find a game which I really liked to do it. But now we have Armored Warfare finally out on PlayStation 4. It gives me a perfect opportunity to start doing some videos about it, and just really introduction about what this channel, what this broadcast is going to contain. Well, I'm going to definitely be doing reviews of the tanks. The whole tree, which I'm currently doing, or trees, because I usually do 2 or 3. We're definitely going to be doing some reviews of premium tanks. The upcoming one's going to be this tank, which is tier 7 premium. Then I want to do this one, which is also tier 7 premium, which you can get in a shark package. And of course gameplay and weaknesses of the tanks, also what tanks are good at, how to progress efficiently, what's good about the game, what needs changing, what's bad about the game. I've been playing mainly World of Tanks for many years on the PC, and then I moved to World of Tanks on PlayStation 4. But I've been waiting for a long time to start playing Armored Warfare, and I must say that after a few weeks now in beta, I'm really positively surprised. The game needs polishing. There's a lot of things we need to be updated and changed, but overall it's an amazing experience. Well, at the moment we're just playing on a couple of maps, so nothing big, but yeah, I'm looking forward to creating some content for you guys and sharing my passion. Everything's at a very early stage, because I don't even have a camera yet. I'm just thinking how I'm gonna do this. Is it gonna be a broadcast like it is now, or is it gonna be a video which is then changed in a program on a PC and sent? We'll see. It's all early days, but I'm really looking forward to doing this. For some reason, didn't really feel that World of Tanks was something I wanted to do on YouTube, because it's a massive time commitment, and as you all know, we tend to struggle with free time. But Armored Warfare is definitely something I'm going to be doing and committing some time to it. Well, at the moment, as you can see, it takes some time to find a game. I think it's because we don't have that many players yet. Also, the game is as I believe, in beta stage. So everything is very fresh. I'm hoping that the guys who created the game will do some proper advertising so people can actually appreciate the game for what it really is, because it is a very good tank game. If you are a big fan of tanks, no matter what era, World War 1, 2, Cold War or modern days, this is just absolutely brilliant game. Of course, if you want older tanks, World of Tanks is for you. But if you like modern weaponry, this is definitely a game for you. Only 2 maps at the moment. One of them is Ghostfield, which we're gonna see in a minute, and what's very interesting about this is that global operation mode. Global operations is not only about having a real people playing the game. You also have AI, and you have objectives which change dynamically. Something which I was a bit confused with initially, but then I learned to love. What I'm playing here is one of my favorite vehicles. Well, trees really, because it just suits my gameplay. Not the fastest in the game, I would say second fastest in the game, but quite interesting setup. They carry sort of low caliber cannons and rocket launchers, which you can switch separately. You can just have the rockets ready, or you can have your cannon ready. What's interesting about this, I think they call it armored fighting vehicles, is that they can constantly shoot from the cannon, and there's no really reload time. The only problem is they lack in penetration a bit. So you have to aim for weak spots or circle your enemy to find a weak side of the armor. Rockets, however, are quite powerful and they have a lot of penetration. The only problem with rockets is they travel very slow. So just to give you an example, 1500 meters per second on a shell. It would be 200 probably for a rocket. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get into cover and quickly start capturing, because if we're not going to capture, we're going to have some issues here. Now, as you can see, I'm hitting the side of this tank and I am penetrating him easily with a little damage. A bit of trouble here because I've been flanked and no one's helping, so I'm going to die. I'm trying to cause as much damage as possible. Now, the big thing about armored warfare, you can respawn. That's something I really like, because the amount of times in World of Tanks when something goes wrong at the very early stage of the game and you can't respawn, you have to go to the garage, play the game with another tank, and then just come back and try again. It gets a bit frustrating. Here, however, you can respawn, but it takes away the tickets you see above at the top of the screen. If they go to 0, you basically lose the game. So each time you die, your team loses the tickets. I must say we have quite dynamic team here on the opposite side, because they already captured 2 points. And a bit of a problem, because I didn't see my team doing too much, to be honest. As you can see, very, very nice tank. Too many people shooting me at the same time. As you can see, no one is really attacking from my team. Everyone is holding sort of line 5 and 6, and this is the problem. You have to push in this game. You have to push towards the capture point. You have to capture or block it from being captured by the enemy team.
I was trying to help you, you know. So you're doing a tutorial or what about armored warfare?
Say again.
Are you doing a tutorial about armored warfare?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting at the moment. I just
Oh,
don't
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can stay. You can stay. You can stay. There's no problem.
Yeah, okay. Because I was hearing you about speaking about the vehicles and stuff. So I thought you were doing a YouTube video or something.
It's a live YouTube broadcast.
Okay.
There's nothing serious. It's just, you know, something I started doing recently. There's no problem.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so here we go. Now, as you can see, the points changed from 1 to 2 to 4 and 5, and this is what's different about armored warfare when you compare it to World of Tanks. These dynamic objectives, which are quite nice, but at the same time you need to have a team who's going to push and try to capture them. Quite often what I see now is people just shooting each other, but no one is pushing towards the point. And if the enemy team has 2 points, you're losing your tickets very quickly, and you're going to lose that game pretty quickly. So at the moment I'm trying to capture, but I can't because the enemy team is closing me. And I'm going to try to fight this tank on my own. However, this is a heavy tank. I'm struggling with penetrating. In order to use this cannon effectively, you really need to flank them from the side armor, try to track them. Unfortunately, there was no help from my team, so I died pretty quick. The respawn takes 15 seconds I believe at the moment, so not too long, but at the same time if you have to travel from the back of the map to the center where the action is taking place, it can have a quite large significant effect on your team. This team is absolutely destroying us. We are 2,350 now to 696, and if we're not gonna stop this, we're gonna lose pretty quick. Unfortunately, this is what happens. Sometimes you're gonna have a good game, sometimes you're gonna have a bit of a crappy game. There's nothing you can do. There's a lot of people, like I said, who just happy shooting, but no one is pushing the objectives. As you can see, there's no one again attacking number 5. People are holding back, whereas the enemy team is already capturing number 6, and this game is going to be over very quick.
We took a hit.
I'm going to try to capture number 5 now, but if you're just on your own in a circle, it takes 32 seconds I believe, which is quite a long time, and if someone hits you, you're going to lose your capture point. Right, someone approaching already. I'm going to try to rocket them. Okay, 3 seconds, 2, 1, captured. But unfortunately this is going to be too late now for my team to recover the points. I'm going to try to circle to number 5. You can see now this fog settling in. This is at the very last stage of the game when the visibility goes down, so people can't spot you from the other edge of the map. It's quite useful because you can get into close quarter combat.
Identify target.
Ooh, we have an tank here, and it's a heavy from what I can see. Tier 4. Try to put a rocket in his side.
Identify.
Beautiful. Unfortunately, there's another one heavy tank on my back, so I'm gonna have to escape quickly because I'm on 670 health points. And that's it. I'm finished. We got absolutely wrecked in this game. 1,720 to 100 now, and the game's going to be over shortly. Now I'm playing on PlayStation 4 at the moment, so Yeah, I'm playing at old original PlayStation 4. It's not PlayStation Pro, it's not PlayStation Slim, it's the original, the very first release version of the console, and I think Pro would run the game better. You can see when I'm spinning the camera here in the garage, it is quite slow. Maybe it's because it's beta. Maybe they're gonna improve this. We'll see. I think with PlayStation Pro it's gonna run better, and one of my friends told me that on PlayStation Pro the loading times are much shorter, because when he's already in the garage, I'm still waiting for the garage to load after the battle. This game was quite pathetic from our side. Let's just check how well I've done. I've tried to do something. Not easy to talk about the game and play and focus at the same time. But as you can see, we have these game achievements, something we've done. So, base defense, takeover of the base, and they all give you extra reputation and credits. And of course, reputation is the experience you get per battle. And there's also a thing called global experience and also free experience. Global experience builds up like a free experience. You can use it wherever you like, on whatever tech tree you're doing. But then of course you have the experience which you build up and you can spend by using gold currency, which of course it's real money. Something which I am not a big fan of, because I believe that if I pay for premium, that should be enough. Of course it takes longer to do things if you're not using it, and occasionally I guess it's nice to unlock something, because some of the upgrades for the tanks can take a long time to unlock. But we know this system also from free to play, from World of Tanks. It's a normal stuff. If you have the money, you spend the money. This is your hobby. This is your time you spend to relax and enjoy. And some people choose to spend more money. Some people choose to spend less. The option to play for free, it's always there. It just takes a lot of time to do things. So 1,746 experience, reputation, not a lot. 68,992 credits after all deductions. I noticed that in this game you almost always end up plus, and quite a lot. However, you need a lot of money to buy things. For example, tier 10, maximum tier 10 tank costs more than 22 million, compared to, for example, World of Tanks tier 10, which is 6. So the economy works a bit different here. Progression. I've been playing this tank for a while. I'm heading towards level 6 now. Tank. I have 65,000 out of 135. Performance. Teams. Didn't do too well. Didn't do too bad. There was no tank killed by me. But as you can see, damage-wise, it wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, overall as a team we were pretty weak. If we look at the last 5 guys, pretty low amounts of damage, and in this game you really need to closely cooperate if you want to win the match. I'm going to play one more today with tank I really like, which is tier 4 premium. I'm going to be doing a separate review of this tank, because it is a beast. It's only tier 4, but it's absolutely a pure pleasure to play this tank. You will see why in a minute. Because this broadcast is just pure introduction into armored warfare of me doing videos in the future and going into detail, but I just wanted to show you how different this is going to be to armored fighting vehicle, which is BMD2. There's no rockets on Zalo. There's one quite powerful cannon, brilliant reload time, and extreme mobility of the wheeled tank destroyers. This is actually a tank destroyer, which if you compare it to tank destroyers, for example, in the World of Tanks, they look completely different. First of all, you have wheels here. This allows this machine to travel a lot faster than tracked tanks. Very good camo values, very good reload, powerful cannon. Let's have a look how this plays. Global operations. And as I said, be prepared. Oh, now we straight in. Maybe because it's a lower tier vehicle, tier 4, more players at this tier at the beginning of the game life cycle. We have a quite low roll, so we are just at the bottom. We're gonna have some powerful MBTs, main battle tanks, T-72A Leopard, so it's gonna be careful. And what I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try to stay hidden, because these tank destroyers, they just don't have any meaningful armor. So anyone can penetrate you, being at the front, at the side, at the back, and into your turret. So your best defense is to stay camouflaged. Okay, let's look at our position. I prefer to start the other side, but let's start here, and I'm gonna head towards B5 sort of region to capture point 1 if possible, but we're definitely gonna meet some people there, so from the opposite team, so be prepared for battle. At the moment it's only me going there. There's another guy. No, he's going towards the center of the map, so I'm going to be in trouble there if there's enemies. I don't want to be overwhelmed there, so I'm just going to say help, because I need help from someone. This is not really something which you can assault the position with. This is something which gives you a bit of a backup from far away. You don't want to go first thing down there and just get slaughtered by heavy tank enemies with powerful armor. However, it's a good sniper. And moving too fast, and he spotted me, so I need to back up, hide again. So we have 2 tier 4s. As you can see, very accurate, fast firing gun, which makes quick work of enemy armored fighting vehicle. Thank you very much, but there's already another one, tier 5. Oh, we penetrated, which is nice. Ricochet this time. And one interesting thing about armored warfare, if someone disappears from your view, you can't damage them, even if you fired. Okay, smoke. I'm gonna tell about smoke a bit more in the future videos. It's a very useful tool. I'm really happy to see smoke here in this game. This is something which we haven't had.
Identify.
Tanks. We had the actual devices, visible in the tank model, but we didn't have smoke. Smoke saves you. Yeah, this is what the problem is with higher tier MBT main battle tank. Challenging to penetrate them from the front. As we know, heavy tanks are very powerful. Whoops. I don't know how he managed to get me there. But sometimes the best defense is just to regroup and hide. So I'm going to try to back up, go back to base and repair myself. And yes, in Armored Warfare, if you play Global Operations mode, you can repair your tank. You can see 200 meters from my position there is, there is a repair point which allows you to repair your tank. However, it's not then available for a period of time. How long, I am not certain. I need to check. What is it? Let's see. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay, repair. Not to the full, but repaired nevertheless. I'm now going to come back and try to help my team. Again, unfortunately, the enemy team seems to be pushing a bit more than we are, and they captured one already. They've been gaining some serious points here. Gaining advantage. We're going to try to recapture that number 4 now. I'm not sure why number 5, this tier 5 is going back instead of attacking. As you can see, I hit the weak spot, which is the commander's fall out, but only for 44 damage, and this is what's different about Armored Warfare compared to the this is what's different about Armored Warfare. Personally, I think this is awesome. When you hit the weak spot, doesn't mean that you're gonna get the same amount of damage that you get when hitting the exposed, for example, lower plate or engine part of the tank. You just get percentage of the damage. Well, he now turned the back to me, absolutely slaughtering this guy. Exposed his engine. Unfortunately, the alpha on this tier 4 premium is not great enough to kill him.
Identify target.
Ooh. One-on-one, if no one's going to help me, I do not stand a chance with this tank. I'm now stuck in ramming. Yeah, this is what happens. Like I said, the tank destroyers don't have a lot of armor on them. And you are prone to being penetrated virtually by any caliber, and also ramming. There is a special retrofit which is sort of like a perk you can put on your tank to lower the damage from ramming, but it doesn't really matter in this case. Simple physics: when something weighs 60 or 70 tons and hits something which weighs 20 tons, the thing which weighs 60 is going to win. And this is what happens. So avoid ramming. These tanks should be used from the distance, but as you can see, no one is there to do the job, so I had to take the battle to them. Right, why is the Type 6 standing here and thinking, I don't know, he should be helping? This is what you get quite often in those games. People just hang around, they don't do the job, the team is losing. Don't try to finish this guy. He was just in a little bit of help. Try to stay hidden. There's not many bushes. Just stay hidden. Just peek out, shoot, and go back. Ah, they have. Just lacking a bit of the pressure. Smoke. I don't want to lose any hit points. Smokes breaks the line of sight with the enemy, so He disappeared almost instantly.
Identify.
And again, I have MBT. As much damage as possible. He's probably reloaded now. Go back. I could probably put 2 shells in him. I think he's between 7-8 seconds reload this guy. Unfortunately, without any support, I'm not going to be able to take this guy. Notice I'm cancelling the capture of the base every single time I'm hitting him. Okay, he shot, so I'm gonna go up, 2 shells into him. He's now aiming. I'm going back. I don't want him to put that massive shell into me. Again, I'll try to put 2. I'll try to track him because he turned his thick armor towards me. I couldn't penetrate him. Okay, and this is the job of the tank destroyer, just fire support from the distance when MBT, main battle tank, is doing the damage soaking, because if you're going to soak that damage, you're not going to last long. There's another one there, flanking, tier 4, and he's already spotted me. No, but he's aiming, you see his gun at the top, not looking at me, so I'm going to try to put as much as possible. Now the game started changing a bit, people started to play a bit better. Penetrate. Oh, I did. I think it was just under the turret. Turretry. 32. Commander's equalizer from saying lower damage. Tier 4. I wasn't very well aimed shot. Come on, show me. Doing well now. We have,
Identify target.
one-on-one. No damage there. Hitting the roof.
Identify target.
Lower height. Come on, just show yourself. He's coming back, he's trying to flank. He's
Identify.
going to use the smoke just in case. Hit points left. Very good camo values. You can see at the lower left bottom of the screen, it's showing you how well camouflaged you are. You can see when you're stopping it goes up, when you go into the bush it also goes up. Very well working camo system, I think much better than in World of Tanks. You can actually see it working, and a good camouflage tank, it just works. Shot this guy. This one's not looking at me, so I'm going to try to penetrate. Ooh! Don't have any smoke left. We're dying here. Very fast, very dangerous. But I've done quite well from that position. A lot of damage. Unfortunately, you need people working together in this game. It's not much of a difference, 900 to 670. If we captured those 2 bases now, we would probably win the game, but we need to do it really quick. And we have this guy standing here, entire AFK, entire game, so that's -1 tank straight away. I'm going to try to head quickly to 5, capturing 5 for my team. These guys are busy fighting the enemy, so I'm going to try to use my speed to get to the point As you can see there on the console, this camera view is something very useful, and you can see a lot of terrain around you. And again, it wasn't on the World of Tanks on PlayStation 4. Here is available, and I'm really happy that it is, because you can see what's going on around you. Because if you're just playing this sort of camera here, you can see a lot around the buildings. If you're gonna go far away, no problem. I think they're gonna be dropping an airstrike on But he missed. They missed. They actually missed. They decapped me. I stopped capping. That's not good. I don't think I'm going to be able to cap it, and they already have 0.6.
Identify.
Too many enemy tanks. There's only so much you can do. Let's try again. You can choose the point you're going to be spawning at. You usually have two. The bigger map, the desert map, has 3. And this guy, he's still there. And there's look at this guy. He spent the whole game just sitting there with his dinner. You can see the difference in speed between heavy tank and tank destroyer. Right, shot from this guy. Try to flank a bit. Oh, the game is over. We just couldn't capture the 3 points in time. Right, so I'm going to stop here, and thanks for if you tuned in to watch this introduction. Thank you very much. The video is going to appear, of course, on my YouTube channel, which I also use for my drumming videos, because my other big passion is drums. And like I said, this is just the beginning, first introduction video, but from now on I'm going to be trying to do videos regularly about this game, because I think this game has a huge potential. It just needs a good player base. It needs some tuning and polishing, and it's going to be amazing. Just a quick review of the game. 2 medals awarded for base capture, 9 for defense, 4 for helping and assists, 3 destroyed. I used smoke, which camouflaged one of my friends, allies, so I have a medal for hiding allies with smoke, spotting, and someone done the damage. Damaging enemies 14 penetrations. In teams I was actually first. I've managed to do a lot of damage with this fast firing gun, so that's good. Thank you very much for watching this broadcast, guys. Check my channel, Super Drum Zone, and expect first review video this week, and I'm going to be reviewing this tank, which is Tier 7 Premium. It's absolutely awesome. It's a beast. It's the tank I always wanted to have. I couldn't have it in the World of Tanks, obviously, for obvious reasons, but this tank deserves a proper review and proper gameplay videos. So check my YouTube channel. Bear with me, I'm going to be trying to improve the videos as much as I can. I just need to learn to transfer the actual content from PlayStation 4 to the PC, and then do a proper video with introduction and everything. At the moment it's just in the form of a broadcast. Sound probably is not that good, because I'm just on a box standard headphone. but in time I think things gonna improve rapidly. Thank you very much and enjoy the game.